Hey y'all, it's your Aaron, and today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft again, and I have a suggestion to join my server. I will take my own suggestion up. So, in the last episode, I got some enchantments on my gear, but in this episode I'm trying to get a little bit more. And so that's going to involve leveling up at the nether quartz mine. Well, there's this mine which I was using in the last episode, but now I am actually making a new portal. Well, I finished that portal in the last episode, and it's linking up to the old mine's portal. So now I'm going to the coordinates that were specified by the calculator I used to come out at the right place. And wait, something went wrong there. Oh, I think I just made a portal by the village because it was interesting. Those are the coordinates I need to get to. So, and then in theory, I should be able to go between that portal and the portal I just made behind the enchanting table, and not come out the other side where it's like the portal tunnel. So these are the chords, and should come out by the enchanting table. Yeah, nice. And then I should come back out there. Okay, so now the plan is just to do another mine over here. And then this one will be a lot quicker to get to than the other one, because I don't have to go all the way to the portal room. I can just go behind the corner. Because I have a feeling I might end up needing to use this mine quite often. Well, I mean, especially like if I were to like lose any of my gear, to get it back would take a lot, but I don't know. Just in general, it does take a lot of levels to enchant stuff, so who knows, maybe I'll get everything enchanted that I want and then never used that one again, but just nice to have it there from like a conceptual level, you know. It's actually difficult to dig out with dirt with this netherite pickaxe, because it's like insta-mining it like so quick. Like, you gotta press really lightly and you like hope that you only break one block. If you're trying to break more than one block though, then it's like pretty cool. And obviously this is sped up a bit. Enchantment's not that good. Also, by the way, I'm listening to music, so if you check the bottom of the screen or the description, you'll be able to see the artist and the details. And I encourage you to support these artists, because they're artists who are allowing people to use their music copyright free, like Creative Commons and stuff, so let's make those artists more popular. I won't go on a rant about it again in this episode like I did in the last one. But yeah, I have a bit of a longer episode today than last week, so I might need to use my Twitter topic generation again, but anyway, for now I want to set up a beacon. Oh yes, I want to set up a beacon in that dimension where I'm getting the the nether quartz ore. Because like, if I'm going to be using it to level up a lot, the beacon is just going to make that process a little bit easier. And I've got the beacons to spare, I've got the diamonds to spare, why not? It does take a bit of time to set up, but so it's kinda not worth it if it's just gonna happen once. But yeah, like by like the third or fourth time I mine, it's gonna probably have paid off. And then from then on it's profit. In terms of efficiency. Although the fact that 3 sides of the block are black does make it a bit harder to tell like if there's a gap or not. So hopefully I get it right. And yeah, for like a double beacon, it uses up like pretty much like 3 stacks of diamonds. It's definitely not worth my time setting up a beacon and breaking it down again. So if I run out of diamonds, I'll just go get some more. That's the benefit of living the infinite snapshot life. And fortunately, there's no stone or anything above these, or water even. But yeah, let's go for haste and speed. The day-night cycle in this dimension is so fast. It's pretty cool. Like I might actually have wanted to make a build in here if it wasn't for the weird shader that like makes half the stuff black. That's a bit of a deal breaker. Like there are other dimensions I could use to mine nether quartz actually, that don't have this weird shader, I believe. But yeah, see how it goes. For now, I'm okay with it. So I'm trying to figure out why the beacon was not extending the full distance. And there was a block missing, which I just found there. I can put all this back. But yeah, like I still had the, I think it was the speed but not the haste. And it's because like, obviously on the one side, the one beacon it was still complete, but the other was like only a level 2 or whatever because of the limited base. But yeah, get that hole fixed up and now I can mine from the max distance away that I was hoping for. So yeah, I'm just gonna go 3 by 3 in a long line, and I think the plan is to go to like level 40 from like level, so I can go from like level 1 to 40 in one column. This makes it easier to know like how much longer you've got to do if you can just be like, okay, once I've taken as far as I did the time before, should be at level 40. And I've got some efficiency enchantments and beacons, so it does go pretty quick. Although I do also need to upgrade the efficiency on my tools, I think, because I think I've got efficiency 4, but it goes up to 5. And then it's like gonna be very efficient. So hopefully I'm able to get some good enchantments. I'm probably gonna have to get more enchantments in the next episode after this as well, because like there's quite a few I want to get that you can't get at the enchanting table, and I don't think I'm gonna find all of them in the mineshaft. Ooh, okay, Eunice, what are you doing? Coming to say hello? Are you bored? You wanna be on TV? Ooh. Eunice has got a lot of ADD. So I got to level 40. I'm ready to try to do some more enchanting. I know that I wanted to get a Silk Touch pickaxe because I want to go and get some ender chests. And although I have diamond pickaxes, it needs to be netherite. I'll have to upgrade it at some point. And there's Silk Touch. Nice. So like there, I got like Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 and Silk Touch. Whereas like last episode when I was trying to enchant, I was only getting one enchantment at a time. Anyway, not complaining because Silk Touch is a big deal. And I think I need to upgrade that diamond pickaxe to netherite. So let's see what I do. I get efficiency 4 and then combine it with the other diamond pickaxe, which has efficiency 4, it'll go to efficiency 4. Oh, my other pickaxe already has efficiency 5. Okay, well I think efficiency 5 is worth getting. But yeah, I think that is the highest level you can get. Where did I put the netherite? There we go. I need to name my equipment as well at some point. Yeah, Silk Touch, netherite pickaxe. Now I can get end chests. So, what should I call it? I think the Silk Touch needs to be called something to do with grabbing stuff. Costs 2 levels to name it. I was thinking maybe Boop and have like Boop and Beep, but then I was like, you know what, that doesn't really capture the grabbiness. Yoink is better. Yoink gets it. It's like, I kind of makes you know what it is. And then this one has fortune, so obviously there's one name that kind of pops into my head for that, which is, am I gonna type it? Oh wait, the rngesus. Well, if I can spell it. But yeah, that's a pretty good name for a fortune pickaxe, I think. Biting me, Eunice. I'll stop rubbing your tummy. Should I enchant my bow? I don't know. So those are pretty much the same. Now obviously it's really important that I get mending, because otherwise all the work you put into enchanting it, and if it breaks, it's gone. So mending helps you to keep it alive basically forever. And yeah, I need to level up some more because I got some more stuff to enchant, so let's get back to it. Should be a little bit quicker now because I got efficiency 5, but I don't know if you'll notice that because it's time lapsed anyway. But yeah, I didn't go all the way to 40 because you only need 19 for that. So now I have an efficiency 5, fortune 3 netherite shovel, which is pretty cool. Want to test out the new pickaxe. Let's clear a few blocks, see how fast it is, because I've got the beacon and efficiency 5 now, so in theory this is like the fastest it can get, I think. And that's sorted. So now I gotta go and get some ender chests. Of course, I did move the portal, so the bookshelf. Initially that portal went to the ender chest dimension, but then I changed it to the bookshelf dimension. So it's going to clear a little bit of a path here because it's such a small gap on the side of that portal. And do some inventory management. It's a lot of quartz. I'm probably going to be good on quartz forever. It's like I didn't even use all the quartz I get from the piglin trades, but now I just got like chests and chests more. Okay, but yeah, this is not, that's not the portal either. And I think I don't have one yet. I think I have to make a new one, but it may take me a little bit longer to realize that. Make this a bit safer. I need to get the enchantments that give you protection from fire. That's like probably the most important as well. More important than mending, that's for sure. Although the tools don't die in lava if they're netherite. But yeah, the rest of the gear does, or like anything that's not in the ender chest. And it's quite annoying. It's like I want to play survival, but I also want to be immortal. Why can't I just have both? I'm gonna get some more diamonds because it's beacon time. I need to make a new portal. I might as well put a beacon down, and that'll make digging the space out a bit quicker. But also basically it's a good idea in the long run. Like, it's not gonna help a ton with just one portal, you know. But there's definitely going to be more portals I need to go through. Like, there's a lot on my list. I'll go through probably at least, I'd say at least 17 more. Wait. Yeah, 17 more before the second world tour. Which is like, because I'm going to do every 25 episodes, starting at episode 50. So at 75, I'll have been to at least another 17 new portals. So yeah, there's a lot. Anyway, for now the beacon needs some space to be built in, and there's water everywhere, so we've got to go into the water, and it's a little bit dark, so I don't know how much you can see there. But yeah, I've got to just build up some stone area between the water and me, and then if there's any water source blocks on the inside, we've got to go and get those removed by putting a block where they are, and then we get a dry area like that. And now I can go and clear some space for the beacon. And yeah, beacons are still a bit bigger than I anticipate, so we'll see if I have enough space yet. Get rid of some of this lava. It's a very hazardous environment there. And let's get some diamond blocks ready. And maybe I'll start getting better at anticipating their size. I mean, I guess I could just count and like memorize how big it needs to be, but that would be like very smart. Get some more of this water to get out of the way. Then I can expand it out, because I was a little bit off. And I need another one more on the side to make it a double beacon. And then of course it needs access to the surface. And that's going to be going through water again, which is going to be a pretty recurring theme when it comes to the space being basically underwater in an ocean. Getting a bit dark again. Apologize. That's one beam. And gotta break the other. Something in the way. There we go. Gravel. And there's a beacon. And we go for haste and speed. Speed and haste. And yeah, now I can actually get on to clearing out another room for a portal. And this is going to be to the dimension with the ender chests. Hey, I'm almost at my other water tunnel thing now. Ah, okay. Fortunately I was able to get out of that lava. Not too much difficulty. And yeah, let's get to clearing. He's sleeping, Eunice. Because I'm trying to make there be a gap of 13 blocks between the portals. And I've got my phone so that I can have questions or ideas to talk about from Twitter if need be, because yeah, I don't want to have too many gaps of silence. On the odd chance there is anyone out there who likes hearing me talk, I guess. But good to talk about something that's meaningful. And yeah, sometimes if I'm looking for a reason to get like angry, I'll go on Twitter and just look at people's bad takes. So then I was like, no, that's so wrong. It's like I get riled up, get my jimmies rustled, and yeah, I guess I can have a look, see what's rustling my jimmies right now. So like here's an example. Someone's like, they're implying that feudalism is different to capitalism, which I guess depends on your perspective, but I kind of disagree, because like, so if you were to think of the traditional way that it's taught, like historically or whatever, is that you had mercantilism, and then you had feudalism, and then you had capitalism, something like that. So it's like there was like these economic models, and you know, as things changed, they got new names, and the latest iteration got called capitalism. And so that's why so many people call the most recent iteration capitalism. But unfortunately, I think if you're thinking of things that way, you are missing a lot of the truth. Just gonna try and look. I wanted to look if they had like a pillar going down below the ender chest like I did at the other site, because then I can like put some blocks down below, but I couldn't find that, so I'm just gonna have to mine over the void and try and be careful not to fall. And using the Silk Touch pickaxe, I actually do get the ender chests, which is really cool, not just obsidian. But yeah, I think that misses a bit of the nuance when you think of it that way, because like even when it comes to mercantilism and feudalism, they have a lot in common with capitalism, and you can define them differently. Well, they have a lot in common with modern day capitalism, and you can define them differently, right? And say what the differences are. But wherever do you get to talk about their commonalities? Wherever do you get to talk about what they have in common and whether they are all different forms of some larger ideological conception of how an economy should work? For example, via exchange. And you can go back to even bartering. So bartering, mercantilism, feudalism, and modern day capitalism all have a foundation on exchange. And I think they basically are so far removed from socialist economics that they can't even imagine them existing. It's like the concept of economics that aren't to do with exchange, to them it's like you're talking a different language. It's completely beyond them, because they can't imagine an economy that doesn't use exchange. And when you're doing that, it can be quite easy to think, well, if every single economy uses exchange, there's no point using an umbrella term for it. There's no point putting the different economies that are using exchange under that umbrella, because it's redundant, because it's every type of economy. That's like my best faith interpretation of the logic going on in their minds when they claim that there's no umbrella term for those types of economies. Now, to me, I think that capital has always been the foundation, and capital is the foundation of exchange. So to me, the umbrella term capitalism is useful, as well as being the name for the latest iteration of umbrella term capitalism is historical term capitalism. And when people are talking about the differences between things like socialism, capitalism, they often will say things like, socialism will have no class, or will be like classless and stateless economic model, right? Now, that's, the mercantilism, bartering, and feudalism and modern day capitalism, all of them have class. So people are already treating, when they talk about capitalism as a term, they're already treating it as an umbrella term in a lot of ways. So yeah, I don't think it's helpful to claim that feudalism is different to capitalism. I think capitalism is continually evolving, and as it evolves, it gets a new conception. Maybe in the future we'll be working on an economy that's all based on cryptocurrencies and stuff, and we'll have a different name for it than capitalism. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just realize that it doesn't really matter what's under the surface. The mechanics are the same when it comes to an exchange economy, and there's no point giving it a new name, even if it's functioning differently. Maybe that'll be the case. We'll just be like, it's still capitalism. Doesn't matter if it's got a decentralized transaction ledger, if it's all about exchange. Anyway. So yeah, now I'm back, and I believe the plan right now is to just go and get some obsidian. So I've already got well, I think I picked up like 10 or 11 ender chests, and it would be helpful to have some obsidian, because this is like actually a much quicker way to get obsidian than like the other ways I have, because like trading with piglins, like you get a fair amount of obsidian. Like you'll get like a stack over like I don't know, 15 minutes or something of trading, or maybe even 10 minutes. But yeah, this way to get a stack is literally to mine 8 of these blocks. Now it is pretty laggy, but you can usually do that, you know, at least like 1 a minute or whatever, so this is like a bit quicker, because it's like you're mining 1 block and getting 8 obsidian from that 1 block. So yeah, got the obsidian. So now I think the plan is to go to the mine shaft. So there's a mine shaft. I think I encountered it before when I went to the bamboo jungle, and it goes like it's kind of like infinite, like kind of like the tunnel. It's like part of the glitches in the seed is causing it to go on forever basically. So I'm gonna go there and see if I can find any books of mending or the other stuff I need, like the one that lets you breathe underwater. And I died. And that was like really annoying, because like I just put like all my valuable stuff in a shulker box, and then I was going to break the shulker box, put the shulker box in the ender chest, and then if I died it would be in the ender chest, it would be fine. Before I could put it in the chest, I died, so everything that was in that shulker box is gone. And that's like one of the main reasons why I was thinking I need to put like a layer of orange glass or something over the top of that, because like honestly, like one more death to lava and I'm gonna like have to reduce my life expectancy or something. It's just so frustrating. And it doesn't help that like netherrack is the... Oh, I couldn't get back up, so I died on purpose there. But yeah, it doesn't help that netherrack is like the quickest block to mine, and I have like the best enchantments and stuff and a beacon, so like I mine through the netherrack really quickly. Maybe there should be a layer of something a bit harder beneath, but either way, I still think, just to be safe, avoid any possibilities to put glass over the lava. I can't get this. I've seen like speedrunners throw it up and stuff, but I couldn't get it to work. So eventually I was like, you know what, I'll throw it on the ground, and then I saw the icon on the top right showing that I had the effect, so I was like, okay, cool, it worked. So now I'm gonna go and grab my tools. At least my tools survived. So could have, if they were netherite, like all that enchanting work could have been used. So even there, like, can't like not break the netherrack. It's so easy to break. I wish I was like, I was thinking like maybe I should have like a much weaker pickaxe with me, just in case I need like to be safer. I don't know. It's not like normally a huge problem, except when you run over the spot you just mined, like a split second after you mine it and there's lava below you. So if you can avoid those times, honestly, like it's better to use a fist in those instances. So yeah, anyway, I'm making a diamond helmet. I thought like I had a book with mending enchantment somewhere, but I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, maybe it'll turn up sometime. So I just want to go get some more obsidian, because all the obsidian I had got in here also fell down into the lava there as well. And a whole bunch of it is falling into the void, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, and I just mine that, and I'll just brick it up with obsidian. Got enough anyway. I just need to make a portal basically, because if I go via the nether, then I just need like a portal from the nether back to the overworld, which can be like, you know, not a big one anyway. Oh, I was thinking of enchanting the helmets. So it's time to level up, I guess. So I lost all my experience in the lava as well. Wimus lights out. There's a lot of people saying how the Derek-driven trial is like, what he got sentenced for was like, it was like 22 years or something. Like that compared to people who are like in jail for life for non-violent offences and stuff, and it's like, just shows you like the standards are different, because like, you know, broad daylight on camera versus like non-violence. The idea that people should be going to jail for non-violent crimes is absurd. It's like literally absurd. I don't know who thought of that system, but they were a mistake. And because I started at like level 0, so the last time I ended off at like level 40 there, but it wasn't actually level 40 to 0, it was like from level 8 or 9 to 40. So from 0 to 40 takes a little bit more. It's so much quartz. I'm actually going to start turning it into blocks of quartz, because you can take 4 stacks and turn it into 1. Like you use quartz in some of the redstone contraptions, but otherwise I think I probably would use it in block format more than that. So I wouldn't convert like 100% of my quartz to blocks, because I would want to use some for redstone, but most of them it's safe to turn. And I mean, just the stuff I got from the piglin trading is enough for the redstone components. So I could turn everything I have on me into quartz blocks and still be fine. There were like so many bats in this tunnel, like just getting in the way. That's a lot of bats, right? It's not just me. And we're back, leveled up, ready to enchant. I'm looking for fire protection, so I try the level 3, but it has just normal protection and unbreaking. That's not gonna cut it. I need fire protection specifically, because fire is the thing that I need protection from. Like, it's like fire and fall damage. Those are the only... And the helmet doesn't give you fall damage. Although the helmet can give you the water breathing. And there's fire protection. So I'll get that, even if it's only level 1. It's a start, you know? You can always upgrade it later. And then I need to make some diamond boots because I only had iron boots on me. So I can only wear like helmets and boots because like I don't want to wear pants because pants are cringe, and I don't want to wear a chest plate because I'm wearing an elytra, plus it covers over too much of the skin. So yeah, it's just helmets and boots. And the really cool enchantments obviously aren't on here. They like, you know, they're like feather falling or whatever. I don't think you can get it from the enchanting table. But yeah, I should be able to get fire protection on this one as well. Yeah. And then I'll have fire protection on the boots and the helmets, which means more fire protection. So that's good. I do need to upgrade these those to netherite though. Like, I think my netherite ingots fell into the lava, so I'll have to go get some more netherite. But at least I have fire protection, so less likely to die if I do fall into lava. It's like interesting how some of the stuff, like let's say the Totem of Undying, how like it's way harder to get that in Peaceful, where you'd think Peaceful is the place where death should be the thing you're the least scared of, but like if you have a Totem of Undying, you know, it's like significantly improved over not having it. Well, got a Silk Touch Hoe. I don't know if I'll need that. I guess maybe Breaking Leaves. I don't know. For now, you can actually put an ender chest in a shulker box. Can you? So that's the coordinates in the nether. That should take me to the mine shaft, if I get it correct. And here we are. And I'm just gonna make it sort of regular sized. You can make it a little bit smaller than that, but yeah. And it looks like I need some flint and steel, but that might have fallen into the lava too. So I've got iron. Do I have any flint? Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna have to go back. So let's put a waypoint here. So I was hoping I'd come out at a stronghold, and I might actually try to find that stronghold again next episode, just because there's another place to look for enchantments. But yeah, I wasn't able to find it this episode. And there's the flint and steel. Now I can light the portal. And pretty much back up to speed. It's like cool how close it is when you have the distance boost, because like in the overworld that would take like quite a while to get to. But it's pretty close when you have the nether boost. And so yeah, I came out like on top of a hill. So not quite in a mineshaft. Wanted to just have a look there. Yeah, that's not the mineshaft. So I guess I'll just make a stairway down. And yeah, breaking stuff with the shovel is very, very fast. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I'm gonna make a little bit of a path area here. And then turn around and go back that way again. Then I'm a little bit closer into the portal, because like those coordinates were supposed to be where the stronghold is. And I think I'm pretty close. I missed it, but like not by much. And let's go down. A bit dark. Wonder if I have any torches on me. I do have coal. Ooh, it's a spectre. What brings you to this part of town, Spectre? You just come in to hang out. And Eunice is on my lap. Am I supposed to just carry you? Okay. I'll try and carry you, Spectre. Got to like rub his snouts against my nose. So yeah, I'm getting like kind of low. I can start to see the mineshaft in the minimap there. And I think the problem is I didn't go down deep enough. Broke too many pieces of stone there. So yeah, I think I needed to go down like a few more layers. But I was like 45, like I'm sure that's deep enough. Let me just go towards, because like I saw something in the minimap and I was like, is that a stronghold? But it looks like it's actually just part of the mineshaft, so no. I think the stronghold is a little bit further down here. But anyway, it's cool because I still need to check out the mineshaft anyway, and it's one of the places you can get enchanted books from. And because it's such a big mineshaft, you can hopefully locate some books of mending. Better. And I'm gonna put a portal in here because like I kind of want to come out like at the mineshaft, not at the surface. Okay, can you like organize yourselves better? It's too heavy for me to just carry you, Spectre. What is that lava doing? Goodness. Spiking my leg with your claws. Okay. So yeah, this is the mine shaft. Let's get exploring. Make a bit of a stairway so I can get up and down easier. Build a bit of a platform here. You going, Eunice? Safe travels. There's like poppies here, which is cool. I don't think poppies actually grow in underground mine shafts. Like I've watched. There's someone on YouTube who lives near an abandoned mining village, and he goes down into the abandoned mines and looks for anything interesting down there, stuff that might be able to be put in a museum or something. But yeah, he takes like a GoPro with him and stuff, and did not see any flowers growing down there. So I'm gonna press F to doubt on that one, Minecraft. And yeah, name tag check. Name tags are useful, especially when I have more animals. Random ravine, just cutting through the mine shaft. I guess that's cool, is like, cause the mine shaft is like kinda going on forever, it's bound to intersect with whatever various other geological features there are underground. But it's cool, well, it's interesting how that ravine doesn't go all the way to the surface. Okay, that's the multi-shot enchantment, which doesn't really help me because I'm playing peaceful and I don't plan on shooting any shots anyway. See if there's anything up here. Probably didn't get all the chests in the area anyway, but I tried to get as many as I could. That one, like, I couldn't get it open for some reason. Had a name tag in it though, so that was cool. Eunice, what are you doing? Messing with my lighting. If we're listening to the same song, which we might be, this song is interesting. It's kind of memey in a way. Bass. So, I don't know. I thought I'd play it and see. Sometimes songs like this get annoying, sometimes they just get catchy. But yeah, I'm kind of digging it right now at least. And just looking for chests wherever I can find them. They are kind of rare, like they're not everywhere. I'm sure I'm missing some, but either way, they're not easy to spot because like it's all dark and then there's like all these layers. And it could be around like a corner. So I put a torch above the chest once I've checked it so that I don't go to the same one twice. And it's the third name tag. We'll make some more torches. So one of the other things that are interesting is that get a golden apple, but you know, like statistics and stuff wise, like when people do polls and studies and all that, and people who identify as queer, it's like increases, you know, every year basically. And please tell me I put torches on top of these ones. No. Anyway, the torch is next to them, so okay, there we go. And to me that's like, it's like a sign that information and education is spreading. The more people know about it, the more people will be able to realize it's happening to them. Because when you don't know about it, oftentimes you rule it out, and you shouldn't be. And if I'm completely honest, I don't think anybody is really straight. But then again, I don't think people are attracted to gender. I think we're attracted to a whole bunch of other stuff. Like gender doesn't mean you have a specific body, doesn't mean you are a specific way. You can be a man and be feminine, you can be a woman and be masculine, you can have any type of body or appearance and be any gender. So I don't think we are attracted to gender, because you can feel attraction to someone before you know what their gender is. So obviously the thing you're attracted to is something else, not gender. So anyway, we got a long way to go when it comes to education. But either way, it's cool that more people are finding out at least that they're not straight or cis. And I think ultimately nobody will be identified as straight or like homosexual, because, you know, that's attraction to gender. It still doesn't make sense, even if it's gay. We need a new framework for gender and sexuality, and I've come up with my own ideas, but, you know, coming up with ideas like kind of not that significant. If it's a good idea, then it'll get adopted if it gets known enough, and I can't really do much to get it known or not, so that's out of my control. Like, I've done what I can. Just getting a lot of name tags, but not much else that's useful. Although I do get like torches, which helps me not run out of torches, because I can just refill them. But yeah, it does actually look like over here the mineshaft ends. I don't know if that's it for the shaft, or if it's just like there's a gap and then it starts again. So might be worth exploring at some point, but for now it seems to end over here. but I'm curious whether it goes on again after a gap, so I do want to check that out at some point. So I'm just going to head back, and I'll head back on the other side now and see if I can spot any chests on the way back. But first, I need to get out of here. And luck of the sea, which helps you in your fishing, but I think I already have some fishing rods with it on them. And this tunnel's like kind of annoying to go through because you keep having to break stuff and it's not much chest, it's not very visible, so I was like, I'd rather, I think, travel through a more open area. And getting some golden apples. I'd say, like, based on the drop rates I was getting, it looks like golden apples and name tags are equally rare. And then enchanting books of any kind is like half as rare, but then the one you want specifically is like a slice out of that, so a lot more rare than the golden apples or the name tags, basically. So yeah, when I have a whole bunch of animals around, I can give them names. That'll be cool. So, and that's piercing, which also doesn't help with, I don't plan on piercing anything. And yeah, I guess I could have like slowed down the video a bit to see the book size getting a bit better, because like it is a bit quick, but those are all books that aren't really that significant, and it was taking a lot of time to edit, so I was like, it's fine. I'm sure if you want to see what it was, you can like pause the screen or something. I did slow it down for when I got mending though, because that was the most important one. And like, if I at least get mending on one of my pickaxes, then I can at least have like a pickaxe that's not gonna die. So that was, so at least have one mending was a priority, and yeah, I'm not sure where my other book is that had it, so maybe it fell in the lava in one of the many accidents I've been having with lava. But yeah, pretty big mine shafts. More name tags. Getting some coal. But yeah, I think in general, information and understanding is improving in society. Sometimes it feels like it would be nice if it happened a bit quicker, but at least it's happening. And what was that? I didn't even see what book that was. I'll have a look at all the different enchanted books at the end of the run. And some more name tags. Maybe I should look at the bad take machine. We got someone saying that we don't have to bring dinosaurs back, but there is a gap in the ecosystem for the megafauna. You know, it might be good to bring back some dinosaurs. Well, I mean, that's not even a bad take. What's happening, Twitter? How can I go on a rant if it's a good take? Some more name tags, more golden apples. And it's like, I just kept going. I was like, gotta find mending. Like, it's gotta be in here somewhere, right? And slowed it down because, bam, mending. So, I've got at least one mending enchanted book now, and just wanted to have a little bit of a more look around and just see if I could get another one, but yeah, the chances are not great considering how long it took to get that one. And yeah, we're back to name tags and golden apples. I mean, there's like, I guess there's like rails and all those kinds of things, and seeds and pickaxes and diamonds and stuff in the chests, but you know, I don't need that stuff. Like, it's weird to see diamonds and be like, you know, I'd rather not, because like I can get a diamond block easily, which is like 9 diamonds. I don't want like 1 diamond. How's that supposed to be meaningful to me? Just casually walking through a bit of the mineshaft that's burning down. I don't even know what happened with that mineshaft. Minecart thing. My inventory is a bit full. And I guess, yeah, have a look around a little bit more and see what has Twitter got to say. Someone saying gender reveal is actually genital reveal, and that's pretty creepy, and yeah, I gotta say, completely agree with that. Assigning a gender at birth is absurd. It makes absolutely no sense. Gender is something that includes how the person identifying as that gender feels. If you haven't asked them what they identify as or what gender they feel they relate to, you don't have any idea what gender they are, and what they're actually doing is assigning gender based on sex, and that's absolutely ridiculous. Aqua affinity, that might be useful, because gender, you know, gender is part of your personality. It can be anything. It's not determined by your body. So equating gender and sex is unscientific and absurd and illogical, and so you're not revealing their gender. You're revealing maybe what you assigned their gender, but based on their sex, based on their body. The only piece of information that's true that you're communicating is what genitals they have, and that's pretty damn creepy. You know, you don't know what their gender is. Wait until they're a bit older and ask them. Put up another portal here. I don't have the book and quill with me, but I was thinking I could put where was I gonna put it to? I can't even remember now. Anyway. Oh, I think it might have been to the... what's it? No. Alethiometer? No, I don't know. Could be. That might be a good idea to do at some point. Anyway. It is pretty close to get back on the nether roof. Yeah. And let's see, I can apply some of those enchantments, well, the mending at least. So there's the aqua affinity I found as well. And then here's all the books. And we got Fortune 2, Knockback 1, Projectile, Piercing, Efficiency, Luckily, Mending, which is the one I want, and Multi-Shots. And I'll put that on rngesus, because it's got to be on one of my pickaxes. Probably better to be on the one that isn't Salt Touch, because I'll probably use that more. And it's the one with less durability, so it makes sense all around. Now I could also put like some of the ones on the helmets and the feet, like I think aqua affinity goes on the helmets. Yeah, and then what that does, oh, the anvil broke. But that lets you break blocks underwater. I think reduces the whole penalty. So that's pretty cool. Very useful. But yeah, the rest of those don't really make much use. I mean, I guess there is the efficiency is nice, but I don't need it. Really. So yeah, I guess maybe having it in store as backup might be cool. And I've got enough golden apples for days. Wanted to see the mending on the new mending enchantments. So you got to get experience, and then when you get experience, it like repairs the equipment. Mining iron isn't giving me enough XP, and I was just kind of like breaking random blocks around. I was like, okay, wait, what I really need to do is just go into the nether quartz dimension and mine some nether quartz and see the durability going up. And I mean, the portal was right there, so I don't know what took me so long. But yeah, just gonna go in here, dig out a little bit, and it's not really going up much yet. It might be going up a little. But then at some point it did seem to like it like jumped up there, so I was like, okay, cool. It's probably that like it updates it like a little bit at a time, and then at a certain point there's like a visual update because it's crossed a certain threshold. But yeah, got mending, it's working fine, and I think that's going to be it for the episode today. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.